Yeah, setting it up. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I should be in here. You don't see me. Okay. You see me? Okay, goody. Like, I don't see me. Where am I? Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I gotta get you guys on here. Here we go. All right. All right. Hi, Brian. And oh, we have to shut. Hold on, people. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to hear myself twice. Hold on. Sound now. Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, I'm going to keep talking now. See if you guys hear me now. All right, you're saying you can't hear me. Let's see. All right, you're saying you can't hear me. Okay, now you can. So give me thumbs up when you can. Okay, I'm getting some hearts. So type in there that you can hear me if you can now. Okay. Mandy can hear me. Julie can hear me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, yay. So fun. So the only thing that I am not sure of, so you can. So I have to leave my computer volume on, but I don't want to keep hearing myself on Facebook. So that's the only thing I'm not sure of how to do, because I need to be able to see their comments. So okay, let's see if this works. Oh yay. He just said, I just looked at Brian, he said, turn your volume all the way down. Like, oh, let me try that. Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you for being on. Oh my gosh, well, we're gonna see how this works. I get you on my screen at this point, go ahead and hit record so that we can use this for some training. So, okay, here we are, and we are live and we are recording, and thank you so much. Brian's going to help me out if I don't see your comments or something over there. And for our consultants and directors that are on, I'm going to be asking people to ask questions, and so if you can help me out and answer, that would be fantastic. And then if there's a product that I talk about, then I'm going to have, one of you can jump on there and, put the price point on it. So if I talk about it and I say it's not going to be on my sheet, then you're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so everybody's saying they can hear me now, so yay. Okay, perfect. Okay, well, hey, you guys, I'm Diane Cole, and I'm a senior sales director with Mary Kay. And I'm going to be teaching this tutorial from foundation to the finish. And so I put in our group here in this event a couple of our skincare videos, the e-catalogs and everything. So, in your spare time, go ahead and check that out, you guys, because we have a really fun saying that is, you can't paint a pretty picture on the, on the bark of, wait, you can't paint the Mona Lisa on the bark of a tree. Okay, so we want to take care of our skin first, okay? My mirror is moving, which is cracking up because I think I'm all excited, so everything's moving on me. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is put these delightful little pins in so that we can see. I have my CC cream on, so skincare. I use Time-Wise Repair. So I have Time-Wise Repair everywhere, and you can follow along what those steps are. And then the Time-Wise Repair eye cream. I have CC cream all over my face, and then I put luminous foundation on top. Okay, so the other thing I already did too is I put our Mary Kay eye primer on my lids. And so our eye primer retails for $12, just to give you some price points as we go along. And if somebody wants to type eye primer, retails $12 on as a comment so that people can go back and check those out for me, that would be fantastic. Now, the next thing I'm gonna do is use our concealers. And so my foundation shade is beige neutral, whatever, beige neutral 210. And so we live in Florida, and so we're getting the incidental sun right now. And so my concealers, the two that I use are deep ivory and then light beige. And so you do want to go a shade lighter than what your normal is. For today's video, I'm going to go ahead. Well, I'm going to see how I feel about light beige. And so I'm going to just jump in, you guys. And so we've been taught by international makeup artists, and what they have us do, and this is like crazy, I'm sure it looks to you guys, but they have us make these little triangles underneath our eyes with the concealer. And in the beginning of, I don't know, I think it was February, we had an international makeup artist come here to Destin, and she did this fantastic double makeover. She did somebody who was super ivory skin tone, and then somebody that was super dark bronze in skin tone. And what was the coolest thing is that as she did each person, she put it the same place. And then it was just fantastic watching her. So so what's interesting here is I do have under eye circles. They're not super dark or super deep. And if you had that, and so I do have brown patches, so I just take a little of the concealer and put it there, and I was just even it out on the other side. So if you have really deep under eye circle or discoloration, you would probably want to use our eye corrector first. And so if somebody wants to go ahead and write in there, and thank you, Donna, for putting the Perfecting Concealers on there too. And Julie says, hey, Brian. But anyway, so if you could also put the eye corrector on there as well, that would be fantastic. Then I'm going to go ahead and take one of our concealer brushes. And what I do with that, you guys, is I just kind of pat it, right in those areas. Oh, and one of the things I forgot is the makeup artist also came under here, which I thought was super cool. Okay, so I'm going to put that there, and then go ahead and I bring this up, and really, so this first one, I just come as close to my brows as I can. And you can go ahead and wisp it onto your lid if you want. Okay. And then I just touch these. Let's see what you're saying. So I just touch them. So this, again, is my Perfecting Concealer. And I already had foundation on. And then, hey, Terry. I had foundation on. And then we take Mary Kay's liquid foundation brush. And literally, okay, that was a dry one. So I want one that still has my foundation on it so that I can wisp from the center of my face out. And what I love about our concealers is that it really acts as a highlighter as well, and enables you to like turn a flashlight on underneath your face to create light going up and out. And then if you just have, you know, and I'm treating, you know, that brown patch I was telling you about, I'm treating it with our tone correcting serum as well as our Serum Plus C, which are some supplements. And one of the things that you get to do today, being a part of our tutorial, is you're gonna get points for booking an appointment, a virtual appointment. We want everybody safe. We want, you know, we want to honor the social distancing, right? And so, but you can schedule a virtual appointment. And when you schedule that virtual appointment, you get points, you know, today. So you're going to have points that you're going to get to rack up by being a part. So you get points for commenting, you get points. And I, on my very first post that I posted in the group, it goes through the points. And if I actually get lucky and can share my screen, I'm going to see if that will actually work for us. Oh, it may. So let's see if it does. It's not liking me. So we may not be able to share the screen. I know. Well, good. I'm glad you can't wait to try this with your concealer, Ellen. That's pretty cool. It's the cream color brush, Erin. You can use it for either the concealers or the cream color brush. So you can use it for either. Okay. Responding. Uh-oh, Zoom is not responding. Okay. Okay, so let's not do that. Okay. So it did not like everything I just did. Okay, so yeah, so this brush, wherever I just put it down for, depending on how long you've been in Mary Kay, like it just says cream color on it. But if you've been around a while, your brush probably says concealer / cream color. So you wouldn't use it for your cream eyeshadow and your concealer, but you would use one for the concealer and one for the cream shadow. So it's the same brush though. So just to let you know that. Okay, so with all that on, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my palette. So I'm gonna show you guys, there's all different ways that you can do your palette, okay? This is one of our compacts, and if you saw, well, you'll see at the end, I'll have a picture of our specials for today. And so this is our brand new compact for spring. They're both the same size. It's your choice, your preference of what you'd like to, which one you'd like to put your colors in. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my brush set. Now, that's the other thing. This is our essential brush set, you guys, and it comes with 5 brushes in there. And my 5th one is on my table here. And what I do is I take the all over eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna dip it into the lightest color here. And for me, you know, I just recommend a matte if you are, you know, Robert Jones says if you're over 40, I say if you're over 50, whichever. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna press. And what I love about our Chroma Fusion shadows is that they really grab. And, you know, again, I have foundation, you know, on my lids, and then I did put primer, our eye primer on our lids and on my lid, and then I did add some concealer. And so it's really going to grab your color and it's going to keep it on there all day. I mean, in the things that I touch up in my day, I can tell you that, you know, eyeshadow is not one of them because it just stays. And so I take that lightest color and I just pat a little bit extra right in here. Now, we talked about eye shapes a little bit on our post, and we don't have time to go through everybody's eye shape, but I will, if you post your picture in that post where I talk about eye shapes, then I'll make sure that I do answer everybody. Today is Sunday. We're going to close out this party by Tuesday. And so, but if you put your picture there, then we'll make sure that we get some comments going and help you figure out like which eye shape you have, so you know where to put your eyeshadow Once you learn where to put your eyeshadow, it's a game changer. It's really a game changer. So you're seeing where I put this eyeshadow. Now, in looking at those eye shapes, my eyes are deep set, so they're sunken back in a little bit. You see this brow bone right there. Okay, they're also close set. Like if you took an eyeball out and you tried to put it in between my two eyes, there's not enough space. Okay, so I am deep set and I am close set. So the illusion that we want to create as we get our next brush, and this is the eye smudger brush, but I use it to put my mid-tone on. Okay, and that first color was Biscotti. The second color is now Hazelnut. And so I start in here and I go right on that brow bone. Now, why? Because we want the brow bone to go in. We want to give the illusion that my eyes are out further than what they actually are. I always say, if God didn't give it to you, I can help you create it. So we're just gonna put that on there. And it's literally, I mean, this is attractive, right? So you just put it on. Then what I take is, remember we had that all over brush that we had? Well, that has our lightest color on there. So what I really do is I get a second one of these, or like the eye crease brush at this point. That's the one that has the angle. And what you want to do is you want to blend. And this is the one that you can do windshield wiper, you know, it's just like over, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, thanks, Julie. Julie says she loves these colors. So that's awesome. Okay, so we're going to do it over here as well. And we're just going to keep blending. Okay. Now, then the third thing we're going to do, and again, like so our brush essential brush set is 55. You get 5 brushes with it. You get this bag to put it all in, and you can put some pencils and stuff in the back. I don't know if you can see it. So it's fantastic. And so, but we also sell brushes individually. And so I just buy, a couple extra, because I want to be able to, keep my highlight for all light colors. I want to keep, my mid-tone for all mid-tone colors. And then I want to blend each one of those with its own brush. So like I blend my mid-tone with that crease brush that I showed you. And then now what I want to do is I want to put on, so I have another brush. This one's called Eye Definer, who knows? And I'm going to dip into Merlot. And so Merlot is this one. So we've done Biscotti, Hazelnut. Oh, wait, let me make sure I'm doing it right. So yeah, Biscotti, Hazelnut, and Merlot are going to be the 3 colors. I filled my brows in with espresso, just went right through, the thing. So for deep set eye, you're going to look down, and what you want to do is you get like right in there, and I'm just dabbing. So literally, and it doesn't necessarily have to go on your lid. It's just that, it could go on your lid, and it doesn't sprinkle, but you just have to like kind of get in there. Hopefully you guys can see. Can you see? Can you guys tell me if you can see? Well, it's our first time, doing this part live. Okay. Okay, so let me know if you can see. Give me some hearts or something too, because I am an eye personality. So, okay, so with that, then I want to go ahead and blend. And again, like, your beauty consultant will have all of these different brushes. And so I end up brushing with another eye crease brush. So our current eye crease brush is the one that comes in the kit that had the angle. And, okay, you guys can see. Okay, great. So then I take just another fluffy one, and this is, I don't know, this is one of our brushes. And so then what I do is, is I blend this like pretty strong. you know, and it's really about, you know, getting rid of start and stop lines. And then trying to remember which brush you used what for. Where is that? Here it is. Here's my light one. All right, I'm getting hearts. Yay, yay. It's my kind of colors, I know, right? It's awesome. So we love these, you guys. And so who can tell me why I used Merlot, which is a purple, okay, as my third color? So why did I use that as my third color? Who wants to tell me? Oh, Cindy, what are you laughing at, Cindy? The I personality part? Asking for some love. Okay, so I'll wait for you guys to catch up because we have a little delay. Okay, so next what I'm going to do, these are our bronzers that are out for spring. If somebody wants to go ahead and put in the comments the names of our bronzers, that would be fantastic. I'm going to use the lighter of the two, and I'm going to use the cheek brush for this. And again, I use one brush for bronzer. I use a second brush for cheek. So like I have double of all of our brushes. To pop my eyes, that's one. Ellen knows, she's like me. And so go ahead, Ellen, tell them, and it does, Whitney, that is it, to pop my eye color. So what's my eye color? So go ahead, Ellen, you're gonna tell her, one of the two of you tell. So it is to pop my eye color. All right, I'm gonna wait for you guys to get it on there. All right, so I'm gonna jump right back over to bronzer. And I'm gonna use bronzer as a bronzer. So what you do, you can see all my grays, but that's okay. We're all in quarantine. We all understand. Okay, so you do the top, and then it's like a number 3. You come down underneath your cheekbone and along your jawline. So along, come down here, and then along your jawline. And then I always include my throat. Green, green, makes your green eyes greener. Yes, ding, 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 ding. So, and yes, with Hazel has both brown and green in it. So you could use brown as your third color to bring out the brown in your eyes, or you can go ahead and use a purple to bring out the green in your eyes. So you can choose. So how about this question? If you have blue eyes, what is your go-to color to bring out your blue eyes? Tell us, tell us, tell us. So I'm just blending this. No, the medium color goes in the mid-tone, Donna. Yes, Team Green Eyes, Jordan. Woo, woo, woo. So the mid-tone is a mid-tone color, and that accent is the darkest color. So that's what that's called, accent. And then you might, you know, if you're not used to all of it, you can just blend with your big old happy brush. Okay. So next, what I'm going to do is get my clean cheek brush out, and then I'm going to pop the balls of the cheeks. And this is where you guys, like, we were always taught, you know, like this. And if you do cheek color this way, it accents our noses, and noses are like ears and feet, necessary, but not the cutest parts, right? So we want to, so I always have you start like right in that temple area. And then once you get it, like, because it's all about the eye. So you want to turn the corner a little bit and just bring it right in there. You don't go 2 fingers length into your nose. Okay, and you don't go beneath your nose because that ages us, makes us look tired. We don't need to do that, right? Okay, okay, let's see. Brown, yes, brown brings out blue, exactly. There you go, awesome, good job there, Julie. And yes, I'm glad you love the Merlot. Yes, all of our favorite things in eye colors, right? Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is line the eyes. And, you know, to any of my friends that are my age, then you remember how we used to line the lower levels of our eye. And today's eye is, you can do the top. Hard to do it, my mirror is moving. You can do the top without doing the bottom. And then when your eyes open, you bring this down, okay? But if you do the bottom, you have to do the top. So, you know, it's one of those things that when you're booking your virtual session with your beauty consultant, she's going to walk you through some of this stuff. And what's cool is if you haven't tried our skincare, that's your first step. And, you know, a virtual party is where she sends you samples in the mail of the skincare. You send her a selfie and she picks your CC cream color, so your foundation color. She mails the packets to, you know, you and your friends, like everybody's home, right? So she's gonna, okay, and we probably have a brush for that. I just used my nail, that's exciting. And so, so what you wanna do is book your virtual appointment, and you can pick what you wanna do in that virtual appointment. Okay, so after I do eyeliner, I take, you know, this is the brush that we sell, because I don't know, does this one, I don't think this one comes, I took all my brushes apart, so I don't know if this one comes in our essential set or not. So you guys can tell me if the eyebrow brush comes in the essential, because I just like ripped open that thing and start using brushes. Okay, so then I'm gonna come in here because I got overexcited on the top. And then I'm gonna take my lightest brush again and get in there. Okay, awesome. All right, the eyes are good. All right, and then when I look at it, I still see a little bit of the under eye. Great tips, love this, good. Chroma Fusion Colors, yes, thank you, Donna. She's on it for what I'm using. So I just need a little bit more brightener. So remember how I told you I had 2 of these? So I used the light beige one first, and then that was Deep Ivory. And then I'm just gonna go back, and this is the brush. I left it out in the other room, but that one that has the rounded head, and usually that's the one I do in here right now. So, but this is the foundation brush, so it'll be fine, and I bring it all the way out. And again, like, you know, I'm under these lights right now. You know, when we get done everything, do you know what I mean? Like, I went with the curly hair today. Do you know what I mean? Like, then you can see just the brightness. You know what I mean? Hopefully you know what I mean. Well, you guys will comment. Okay. As you comment, then I'm going to take the lip liner. So I'm going to use our red lip liner. And I always do the V first. And if you don't have a V, create your V. Okay, thank you, Donna. So the eyeliner eyebrow brush is $10. It's not included in there. I love that brush. I have very thin lips, so I create my line just outside the coloring. Okay, then underneath, and then what you do, you fill it in. Now, popping a color on your lips, confidence, fun. There's so many reasons to pop a color on your lips. Right now, we're all looking for ways to look good and feel good. And some of us need to practice social distancing with our refrigerators. So playing with a bold lip color could be fun. Okay, so this is the red lip liner. And then I thought I would finish with some Poppy Please. This is one of our lipsticks. Doesn't tell me which one it is. I have the box here. Okay, it's the gel semi-matte. Okay, and so this is Poppy Please. So it's a red orange, and I like a color that's going to stay with me. There we go. Now, what do you say? Lip liners, yes, lips. Got to add the lips. And so now I'm going to come back to the balls on my cheeks and add some color there. The older we get, the lighter or brighter our lipstick needs to be. Darker lip color will make us look older. I lost my little fun brush. This would also be the time that you would add mascara. I have eyelash extensions on, and so I'm not going to be adding mascara on top of these, but that's what you would do. I love our mascara. Mascara is the ultimate, adds volume. Our Lash Love gets those baby fine hairs and brings them up like none other. We have a Lash Love lengthening if you're looking to lengthen your lashes, and then our Lash Intensity, which is our boom mascara. So that one, it gives you volume and length and everything. And I know that one, the others retail for 15 and the Lash Intensity retails for 18. Now, I do have some specials, and make sure it doesn't go in your teeth. If you get lipstick on your teeth, you know to do this trick like this. It goes on your finger, but it gets it out from underneath the edge. And then I found it. And then you get to wipe it off, right? So that's what you do. That's what I have tutorial wise. We have some specials, and it's not allowing me to share my screen. And so I'm going to post our specials underneath, and I'm going to see, yes, Erin's saying that the Lash Intensity gives the false eyelash look, and it does, which is fantastic. One of the things that I want to share, and I will do this, you know, once I am not live, are the sets. And because I think everybody's home, so the bandwidth, like we're having bandwidth issues, so it wouldn't let me go over and share. But I am going to post it right when we're done, the specials. And I'm going to see if on my phone I can find this for you. And I'm going to see if this will work. So, nope, it's not working. Primary. So what I can do is, I'm going to try to find it one more time. Foundation to finish. Nope. Okay. Well, I can't find it there. It's up on my screen, and but it wouldn't let me go to where that is. So I'm going to try that one more time. I think what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and post it underneath here. But I'm going to remind you of the points, because I do have that at least on my phone. So this is the point post. And so I do want you to go back and find it for me. But, you know, so asking a question or commenting, you get a point. Participating, you know, for the full 30 minutes, even if it's on the playback, okay, you get 5 points. Booking a virtual beauty session with your consultant, you get 10 points. And so, and I love that we have so much hope and that we're so excited because we can do virtuals anywhere now. And why we didn't do it before, I have no idea, but we did it. Not as much as we're doing it now, I should say. And so, so I can book, you know, virtual beauty sessions all over the country. So you can get 10 points for doing that. And like I said, if it's a virtual, then we'll mail you samples. And if it is like a Facebook online party or another tutorial, you could do that too and watch. But it has been really fun to send the the little packets in the mail and then do a Zoom call where everybody is live and doing it. And it's like at that time, I'm not doing it on me, but I'm teaching you guys how to do it. And so is your beauty consultant. So your beauty consultant will do that. When you make a purchase today with your beauty consultant, you get 15 points. And then when you complete a career survey and a callback feedback form, like with me, then you get 20 points. And so I do want you to go ahead and look at that. And then I'm just gonna try to give you the specials real quick, and then we're gonna be done. And so I just gotta find it. It's probably not gonna let me. And so the specials are gonna be, I'm gonna tell you what they are. So they're gonna show up as, and I'm gonna even see if Brian can grab this. I know where it is. Hold on. Here it is. All right, so these are going to be the bonuses that you're going to see. Let me see if I can do it right. Okay, so these are the bonuses that I'm going to post, and you can, if you haven't begun with any of our skincare, if you choose the skincare set, then absolutely you can do that. We have a post, we have a picture of filling your custom compact with 3 eye colors and one of the new bronzers, and then you can select a lipstick or a lip gloss, and in one of the 2 compacts that I showed you, and that retails for $77, so you're going to get to do that. And then finishing touches. Oh, I almost forgot. Your finishing touches are your concealer, your mascara, and then your highlighter. And so 2 things. I highlighted today with concealer, but in my big palette, I actually have a highlighter. Okay, so as you finish up, before you actually, do the finishing spray, then you just take a little bit of that highlighter and you go back over the places that you want to brighten up, okay? And I always do it through here. Okay, so that's where that goes. And then we're gonna finish with the finishing spray, which is my just favorite. And so you do a T, and then you do an X. I missed a little bit there. Now it feels really wet, like this, and it dries, and it keeps your makeup on. We have tested this in water rides in Disney. We have tested it with sweltering weddings. We have tested it with hot flashes, and it works. Neck, throat, it's incredible. So I want to thank you guys for coming on live. I'm going to post our specials, here, just getting off right now. And any questions you have, I will answer. We're going to close out this party. Guys, for tuning in.